An insecurity that I never knew I had. An insecurity that I never knew of. It was unlocked. They unlocked it that day. Hey! Going bald has always been a signature for me since returning natural in 2016 up until now. Whenever I decide to cut my hair, I love going bald. I can't really explain how that makes me feel, but I feel really happy and excited whenever I cut my hair and I go bald. You know, I go for the bald look. Even though cutting my hair, that period is like the lowest time of my life. I just feel good whenever I cut my hair and I go bald.
If I no laugh, I go cry. So it's better I laugh, even if I have to force it.
Another thing is going bald helps me with proper documentation when I'm about to, restart my natural hair journey. So you can tell how important that step makes me feel and how going bald makes me feel. Until 2020 or 2021, when I decided to go bald again, and I posted the video on Instagram. Hi guys, it's Essie and you're welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about my little experience on the black community on Instagram as at 2020 or 2021. That was the first time I was getting a lot of hate, and that was the first time it got to me, because normally I don't even read comments when I'm being reposted on like bigger pages back then on Instagram. But that particular video, I don't know what happened, I decided to read the comments. Alright, so before we get there, let me just tell you guys like a quick backstory. So during the time I decided to cut my hair, I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2021, and I can't remember if it was my 4th or 5th big chop. Alright, I've had a lot, so I can't even keep count of them. I decided to make use of this trending sound as a then. Girl, don't do it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I know you guys know the sound. I'm not gonna do it. Well, I did it. So at that time, that was the time I decided to cut my hair. So I wanted to use the sound. All right. So I did the video hurriedly, and there was a part where I almost cut my face. I wish I could find that footage.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
That is the video I'm making reference of. So I made the video and I cut my hair and I did a transition and I uploaded it on my page. And at that time, my page was gaining traction. I was a small, upcoming natural hair content creator, and I was getting a lot of recognition at that time. So my page had lots of reposts, like bigger pages they repost my content a lot, even with my short natural hair. So that video also happened to be reposted. It was reposted to this known Healthy Hair Journey page on Instagram. If you know the page, say hi. Healthy Hair Journey has like a lot of followers. I think about 1 million or close to 1 million followers on Instagram as at then. But I don't know what happened to the page. I can no longer find their page on Instagram. I really enjoy watching videos from there. So my video was reposted, and out of curiosity, I decided to read the comments. Normally, I don't read comments. The only thing I do is once I'm notified that I got reposted by a bigger page, all I do is to go to the page and tell them, oh, thank you for sharing, and that's all. But that day, I don't know what happened. I just opened the comment section. Guys, the first thing that greeted me was a hate comment. Not like a hate comment, but it was a comment talking about the shape of my head.
I shouted, Jesus, what a life. I said, okay, I cannot bear this again. Let me go.
If it was just that one comment, I wouldn't have felt bad. But let's say out of 100 comments, 90 were talking about the shape of my head, and just 10 were the positive comments I could find. So it's like when I scroll, I'm seeing like 10 negative comments, 1 positive comment, 10 negative comments, 1 positive comment. So I'm just trying to give you a clear picture of what it was like for me. I'm human, and we tend to focus more on the negative vibes than the positive ones. Even celebrities, they ignore the positive comments and remarks on their page, and they bombard and they give it to those back to back, those who are giving them like negative comments. So it was normal.
I will make sure I will not take any nonsense from anybody.
They targeted my head, and you guys, what they were saying, and the thing is, it was mostly women. Wow! Some people will make you conscious and aware of an insecurity that you never knew existed. It was me. An insecurity that I never knew I had. An insecurity that I never knew of, it was unlocked. They unlocked it that day.
I must survive.
So this insecurity was unlocked. The fact that it was coming from natural hair community, the black community, and they were like, the shape of your head this, the shape of your head that. Whew. I wasn't really phased. But I became aware. This is why I feel like sometimes it is better to not know, because knowing exposes you to a lot of things. Knowing exposes you to so much hurt, insecurity. It's not like knowing is bad, because knowing helps you with knowledge. Knowing builds and develop you as a person. But knowing also has its cons. It has its disadvantage. Now that I'm aware that I have this head shape, I'm now very conscious. When I walk, I'm like, okay. I'm now conscious. That is what it does to you when you know something. But if I was not, like, I was completely oblivious about the fact that I had a lumpy head shape, I'll be walking around, I won't feel bad. Now, the essence of this video is, it did get to me. I thought about it throughout that day. But after that day, I was like, F it. People come online and they project. Most of these people who come and they spew lots of bile and nasty and horrible comments, they project. Most of these people also have their insecurity, and they are trying to project and make you see yours, so you be as miserable as them.
Damn bloody fool.
They're already miserable, so they're trying to gather people to be as miserable as they are. And now it's up to you to let them get to you. After the whole hate and everything, my hair grew and I cut it again. Guess who went bald? I did.
I'm in love.
But now, the only difference is I am now aware that I don't have the perfect bald head shape. It got to me, but I don't want to... I don't know, I just don't want to have insecurity. It's not like I don't have insecurities. It's not like I don't have things that, oh, I wish we are like this, but they are like this. I do, but I have never thought about them. I have never. So I don't want to have that kind of mindset, because when people pinch you and they know that this place that they are pinching you, it's hurting you, and you respond, they'll keep pinching you on that spot. So when they say things like to you and you keep responding and then you start sulking and thinking, they will keep hitting you on that particular spot, because now they've known the spot that hurts a lot. They'll keep hitting you there. So if they hit you on that spot, just pretend like it's not the spot that hurts most, and let them keep saying the rubbish that they want to say. I went bald again. The reason I didn't even go bald this time, okay, now that I think of it, it was my 5th big chop. The reason I didn't go bald this time is because I want to grow my hair out, and I'm now very active on YouTube, and I want to grow my hair out again. I don't want to start like afresh, and then I have to wait for my hair to grow. If I decide to cut my hair again, I'm going bald. I already have a lot bothering me. Why should I add the shape of my head to the whole thing? I know they are being realistic, and people want to hear nice things about them. People don't want to hear, oh, you're ugly, you're shapeless, you're this. No, we are humans and we like nice things. We want to hear nice things. But when those negative things are being pointed out by total strangers, people you don't even know, people that may be worse, because it's always the worst looking people that have so much to say about a person's look. Me, if I think that you're ugly, if I feel some type of way, I'm feeling different about your appearance or your look, I keep it to myself. These are intrusive thoughts. These are things that you shouldn't say to a fellow human. My confidence is here. I have this crazy ass confidence thanks to my mom. So it's very hard for you to bring my confidence from here to here. It's very hard. So imagine a person who is already suffering with self-image, already battling with self-image, inferiority complex, and they were the one who went bald, and they decided to post that video, and they got so much comments or hate comments like that. What would have happened to that kind of person? It would have been bad. Could have been worse. You people don't know the weight of the things you say to people. The first time I talked about a person's look, was this year. It was in February when I had an altercation with a girl in camp. You guys, I felt bad. I felt bad. I felt so bad that I had to apologize to her, even though she said worse things to me. But I apologized to her because I went against my philosophy. First time I went against my philosophy, I'm still suffering from self-guilt till now. It's been like how many years? 2019, I went against my philosophy and my moral code, and I'm still healing, trying to get over the whole thing. So I know myself, and I know that things like this is not what I say to people. If I think you're ugly, let it be in my thoughts. It's not something I can blot out to a person. If I think that your physique is, let it be in my head. You're not going to hear it from me. Unless you're my friend and we are like joking and we start insulting each other, it's different. But I'm talking about on a serious note. So what I'm trying to say is, whether you have K-leg or you have a bow leg, when they make comments like this and you start replying and replying and replying, they know that you hate this comment, so they will keep hitting you there.
What's the problem? Why are you stressing my life, for Christ's sake?
So Instagram tried to make me feel bad about myself. Instagram tried to make me insecure, but I refused. I refused. I blatantly refused. And I'm still refusing. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I became so self-aware that when I had my last, that was the big chop before this one. There's so much big chops. I made a post, I was like, POV, you don't have the perfect head shape, but you still go bald anyways. I have never said something like that. I have never done something like that. That's to show you that it did faze me. Like, I wasn't phased, but I was phased at the same time. I became conscious. Now, if there is one thing I wish I can change, I wish that I do not know that I have this type of head shape. I want to be completely oblivious. I don't want to be aware. I wish that memory can be wiped off, so I can just continue in my naivety and not care and rock my lumpy head like that. It's that simple. So let me know in the comment section, has anyone said anything bad to you? Like, have they pointed out any negative things about you, and how did you handle it? That is it. It's just this video is not meant to be this long. I apologize. It was just me to express myself, and when I express myself like this, I tend to go on and on and on and on. The only way to get over an insecurity is to put it and shove it in their faces. That is the only way to get over an insecurity. You feel like your natural hair is not beautiful, wear it. You feel like you don't look good with your natural face, wear your natural face more. Then you'll see how much comments and compliments you get out there. You feel like, oh, you don't have the nicest legs, so you can't rock a midi skirt. I don't want to say mini skirt. I'm not asking you to go and wear mini skirt. Please show your legs. That's the simplest way. Go against it by doing it. That's the only way to get over an insecurity. So far, that is what I've learned. You have to put it out there. Show it off. Okay, my underarm was dark years back. I don't want to show it off. Now I will open it for the world to see. See the blackness in the underarm. That sounded crazy. But yeah, I'm no longer ashamed. When I make hair tutorials before, I'll be covering it. I'm not doing. What am I covering it for? Was I the one that painted it black? No. Anyways, that's it. Hey guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye.